Hello and welcome to another Monday Marketing Inspiration video. I'm Adrian, and the idea behind these videos is to give you a marketing kick at the start of every week, hopefully to inspire you with this week's marketing and get you out of the Monday blues. This week is something that's a bit more controversial, or I think it's controversial, because not everybody is going to agree with this advice. Something that has come up in all the training that I've done and all my mentors that I've spoken to, they all say that it's important that you focus your marketing to the people who you want to work with and your ideal customers. Something that we say a lot, ideal customers. It's easy when you start off a business, when you start off with your marketing, is to try and appeal to everybody. And this can actually be a negative thing. It's going to cost you more when you do paid marketing, and you're going to get inquiries from customers who aren't necessarily your ideal customer, people who you're having to convince to work with you rather than the people who want to work with you. And the idea is to be yourself in your marketing. Be true to yourself, be true to your principles. Now, this sounds like a vague, wishy-washy thing to just throw out there, but what a lot of us do when we first start out in our marketing and our social media marketing is we try to be uncontroversial, we try to be, inoffensive with our marketing. And I'm not saying that you should go out and say something completely outrageous that you know will offend people. More, I think that it's important that you stick up for your principles and say something that might be polarizing if it is something that you believe in. What people find is that their audience might be split, but you'll have people who, one, will 100% agree with you, and you're more likely to refine your ideal customer and your target market. But people will also respect you for speaking your mind and speaking your views and not being afraid to share them. So one example, a colleague of mine who is a real estate agent, she's been trying to tone down her personality in her marketing, because she's quite mischievous. She's got a great sense of humor, very honest and mischievous when it comes to the way she talks to people and communicates. Now, I think this is a positive thing because that will frighten people away, but it will also endear her to the people that she would rather be working with, and you know she's being honest, and you know that a person like that is speaking their mind and is being true to themselves, so you trust them more. But it's very easy for us to confuse being professional with being staid, boring, and disingenuous, or holding back our personality. And I think there's room for both. You can be professional and you can be yourself and you can speak your mind without kind of infringing on the two. So, not swearing is one thing. You might be somebody that swears a lot. Don't swear, because that's not professional. But say things that might be controversial, that might be scandalous. And, if that's part of your personality, that's fine. People will remember that. Now, there's going to be a lot of people who think that this is a bad idea. That's fine if you do. I think it's important to be true to yourself, speak your mind, stand up for your principles, stand up for what you believe in, and don't be afraid to say things like that. Now, don't be purposely offensive, because that's unprofessional. You must respect other people and their beliefs and, their sensibilities as well. But there is space to be yourself and to be professional. So when I'm often on shoot with the clients will be very honest and speak their mind on a lot of topics and opinions that I don't necessarily want to get involved in. There's some subjects that I will have a genuine, candid chat with them about, and more often than not, they appreciate that and they see a kindred spirit. However, there's going to be some topics that clients are going to bring up and I'm not going to want to talk about it. Not because, what they're saying is so outrageous and terrible, but more because I want to maintain that distinction between, the social side and a social chat and business and having a professional conversation. So what do you think? Do you think this is terrible advice? Put it in the comments, that's fine. And if you think it's good advice, put that in the comments as well. It's fine to have that discussion, and I think we need to have discussions like this, because then we get to the bottom of things and we can kind of explore it and see, both sides of the argument, for and against, and I think we'll be stronger, all of us, as a result of that. And if you think that you know anybody who'd find this series of videos useful or interesting, then please do tag them in your comments and share and like this video, because it helps to get more views, and I do appreciate that. And hopefully I shall see you next week for a less controversial Monday Marketing Inspiration video. Have a great week, and I shall see you then.